Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Grace. Today, I want to introduce to you an innovative technology that can solve your drinking water problems in only one step. Water is the essential material for life. However, millions of people are suffering from water sanitation crisis and waterborne diseases. One of the most dangerous factors in water is actually various kinds of bacteria. They can result in many kinds of diseases such as cholera, diarrhea, legionellosis, and some of these are even fatal to human beings. Therefore, for people all over the world, especially those living in rural areas, prevention of those waterborne diseases is an urgent and essential issue for them. Here are some data about water sanitation crisis in developing countries. Currently, about half of people living in rural Africa, these areas, they are exposed to raw water, which is contaminated by fecal waste. And because of the water contamination, currently about 750 million people cannot get access to safe water. And about 3 million people die every year only because of waterborne diseases. Economically, an estimated 216 billion is lost due to hygiene-related issues. And people living in developed countries are considered to enjoy safe drinking water, but this is not the whole truth. Even in the United States, 2 million people are suffering from diarrhea because of tap water pollution. And more seriously, during 2008 to 2030, about 800 legionellosis were reported in the United States. Over 80% of these diseases were caused by the pathogenic microorganisms in the pipe distribution systems. In addition, those microorganisms do not only cause diseases directly, they also result in biofouling problems, which further lead to the deficiencies of water pipes, such as leakage and corrosion. Pulse electric field. This technology has been found in 1967. It can be efficiently used in microbial elimination. This technology has been used in food processing industries, such as juice disinfection, for decades, but it has not been introduced into household because this device is very large. It's about 2.5 meters in height, and the energy consumption is very huge as well. So here comes our solution. We think that since the disinfection of pulse electric field is so good, if we could largely reduce the size and control its energy consumption, it can be used in household for water purification. Therefore, our research group has come up with this tiny but powerful equipment, which is only 10 centimeters in height and width. And in terms of energy consumption, 2 AA batteries are enough to drive this device for over 1 month. And since its energy consumption is so low, it can also use other energy sources such as solar cell, wind turbine, and it can be used in portable. It can be used in outdoor. And it can kill over 99% of bacteria found in water at optimum. This is the mechanism of how mini PEF kill the bacteria. Since the space between the two electrodes is about micrometer, so it can produce high alternating electric field. Take a bacteria as an example. So when it enters the space between the electrodes, the high alternating electric field can change the cell permeability and then lead to irreversible cell damage and finally cell death. Okay. So as mentioned in the beginning, this is the one-stop solution for the water purification system. So beside the mini PEF, which can completely eliminate all the microorganisms in water, we also incorporate separation layers between the two electrodes to further remove other pollutants, such as heavy metals, particulates, organic compounds. So those separation layers can be filtration membranes, ion exchangers. This is the structure of an integrated product. So in the top is a battery unit. And then this circuit is used to drive the mini PEF. And then in the middle is the mini PEF with the filter, which is encapsulated between the two electrodes. So previously, we have carried out extensive tests to prove the efficiency of mini PEF in microbial elimination. In lab tests, we tested normal bacteria and pathogenic bacteria and used chlorine as the benchmark. We found that the application of mini PEF can largely reduce the amount of chlorine used in tap water. And this is the field test done in Queen Elizabeth Hospital. And we selected several tap water locations due to their susceptibility to microbial contamination. And with regular water flow, the microbial elimination efficiency can reach over 99%. And also we did outdoor fountain test, just outdoor disputing. And overall speaking, this mini PEF can kill over 99% of the old bacteria in water. At the same time, other parameters in water, such as pH, conductivity, hardness, will remain stable the whole process. PulseWater is developed in a strong research team led by Professor Kim Lo-Yang. We are devoted to develop revolutionary water purification technologies to provide users with safe drinking water. And in terms of market potential, I will take China as an example. So although many cities in China, such as Shanghai and Beijing, are developed well economically, but water safety remains to be a big issue. And currently, the market penetration of water purifiers is only 5%, and it has a growth rate at 30% annually. For other cities, other countries such as India and South Africa, they also got a big market potential. But we have a bigger vision of this technology. We want to save millions of lives all over the world, especially in rural areas who are suffering from water sanitation crisis. People living in rural Africa just take raw water without any treatment. And we want to change their habit of drinking water by improving their awareness, providing them with advanced technology, and maybe offering them with financial support. Look at these poor children who can just take the raw water, the dirty water. And we are thinking that since our technology is low energy consumption and it's portable, and how might we incorporate a social cause such as provide clean water to these people in refugee camps into our business model? And should we just offering them the free goods, or we provide them with the production technology so they can do them by themselves? That's all, and this is my contact information. If you have any suggestion or any good ideas, please contact me. Thank you. We actually have a prototype. I bought a normal faucet from the market, and it can be directly connected to it. And this can be detached, and this is the battery unit with the circuit in it. So if you want to have a look, you can pass it one table. Thank you. Thank you very much.